here now.
I'm amazed how easily you can move such a giant shield around like it's nothing.
Really? It's not actually as heavy as it looks.
It's really reassuring to have someone like you protecting us, though.
You know, I guess I never realized it before, but looking back, I've always been the sort to put myself in harm's way to protect those around me, even before I joined the Elderman and Sea Guard. So, in a way, using this shield to keep you all safe feels like it's what I was meant to do.
You don't need to worry about protecting me. I don't plan on relying on you.
That's okay. It doesn't matter if you do or not. I don't protect people because they ask me to. I do it because I want to, and because I think it's the right thing to do. That goes for you too, Dohalim.
Me?
Yes. You see, you and I both want the same thing. We have the same goal. That means it's in my best interest to continue to protect and keep you safe as well. Even now.
I'm not sure how much protecting I'll need either, but I appreciate the thought. I'm sure you'll do us proud, Kisara.
Right. You can all count on me.
Jesus.
What was Kelzalik even after in the end?
Isn't it obvious? Clearly he wanted the throne for himself, and was gonna have his goons execute Dohalim to get it.
He had to have known he couldn't hope to defeat a lord. He should have run while he had the chance, instead of holding himself up in the palace.
Maybe he thought he couldn't run? Either way, the outcome's the same.
So he got desperate and decided to go for broke?
One might argue that he was another victim of mine, in a sense.
Huh?
There is no greater calling in life to a Renin than the crown contest, yet I refused to take part. The shock he felt at that must have been truly immense. Enough to drive him to revolt, even though doing so meant defying Renin hierarchy.
I know I've said this before, but Danans and Renins wouldn't coexist here if it wasn't for your stance.
But that was no lofty idealism on my part, nor do I feel any pride at what occurred.
Spare us the pity party. You literally just joined us to uphold those ideals.
Shion?
No, she is absolutely correct. I shall speak no more of my misgivings.
Another one?
I think Holy senses something.
Jesus.
Mahag Sar. That makes 4 out of the 5 realms that I've visited now.
I wonder what kind of lord we're gonna find there.
It doesn't matter. If they try to get in our way, we'll take them down and that'll be that.
He ain't lying. He most definitely ain't lying.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Dragon form! Be still!
If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay?
To me!
Whoa!
You're mine! I'm not done!
You're most comfortable at a range, aren't you?
And not really built for close quarters combat.
Nor am I. Don't worry. I'll help you keep a wide berth. Looks like it could be worth something.
Okay.
What's this thing?
Red Jasmine? Where is he?
Out of our way! Go! Lightning field!
I'm not done! Lightning thrust! Tear! Lunar Rondo! I'm not done! Fantastic! Great! Amazing!
Now!
Blow them away! My
Our
turn!
expert
Here I
coming
come!
through! Do it!
Strike!
Jesus.
Don't get
Okay.
careless.
Found it.
Ooh. Ooh.
Devil tail, huh?
Ooh.
Who?
Poodle, one of your buddies.
Woo. That's just so funny. Hearing that shit.
Hurricane thrust! Here I come! Struck! Swallow blade! Rolling stunner!
Another one down.
Well, someone seems in tip-top form.
charging up!
Nothing new about that. That's what my shield's
And
for.
still as humble as ever.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Be still!
Oh,
Do it! Hurricane thrust! Move up!
Astral energy.
Say no more!
Pure destruction.
This is barely target practice.
Then why bother fighting them?
Because I certainly won't run away from a battle.
Oh, we're finally gonna fish?
I didn't realize there was a pond here.
Yeah, this is Taka Pond. And it happened to have saved my life once upon a time.
What do you mean?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Renin eyes. Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to survive.
But how did you catch them? With your bare hands?
That might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble. I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod. You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you. Here, let me show you how it's done.
Go ahead. Wanna see it? Alright, different. See the hole when you find them. Okay. So I need to get fishing. I need to.
All right.
I got it. You see enough?
Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
Nice, you caught it.
Skilled angler. Angler. Is that angler? Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Easy.
Well, that wasn't much of a
That's a
challenge.
bigger one too.
Nice, you caught it.
Ha! There we go.
Oh crap. I don't know. I don't think this was a big one.
Well, it's not bad per se.
You take your fishing pretty seriously.
I've got something.
Jeez. Jesus.
Anybody could reel in that.
You sure know what you're doing.
Alright, we'll try like 2 more times. See if we get anything different.
Yeah.
Did he just disappear?
Reel it in. I reeled us in a big one.
We can make a real feast out of this bad boy.
Oh my god. I don't want that one.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not getting really nothing here.
All right. Anybody could reel in that.
Nice, you caught it!
I think that's it. Unless I have bait, I don't think I'm gonna get anything different.
And that's all there is to it.
Wow. It seems like you need to have good reflexes to catch anything. I don't know if it's really for me. Kisara? I think I've seen enough.
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just in my own little world when I go fishing.
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
That's how fishing goes. You wait for a bite, and then the real battle begins. Miguel told me that different fish live in different regions, and you have to pick the right rod and lure for what you're hoping to catch.
But that doesn't change the fact it's a giant time sink.
Of course, each fish has its own unique flavor, too. And some of them are supposed to be extremely delicious.
When you put it like that, maybe it's worth me trying my hand at fishing after all.
You're just in it for the food.
I was hoping we'd get to fish during our travels. And it just so happens I made sure to grab my brother's old rod before I left Vicente. So, if you ever feel like fishing when we've got a little downtime, just let me know.
Good to hear. Thanks for showing us.
Okay!
Okay. Oh. I'm guessing this is for the tank chick. I forgot her name. Yeah. Not surprised. What's this? Roasted chicken, huh? Okay.
I'm always amazed what healing up.
Shield. The hell? Interesting.
Arts can do.
What's this? Shield. Okay.
Just doing my job.
Hey. Is it just me, or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know, right? But after everything that happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey, though, huh? How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him, should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard. Although, Dohalim's pretty capable of defending himself, isn't he?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
You know, she's probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought, after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Sorry. It's not that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to get fully used to it. I've noticed that sometimes we come across enemies who fight like you, and try to dodge our attacks at the last second.
I hate those guys. I can get some hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn near everything else I throw at them.
If what you're seeking is a way to more reliably hit them, there is a solution.
Try to outclass them on reflexes?
I possess the ability to command Earth elemental beings to some extent. They emerge as the land itself and take root on my command. They will swiftly bind the enemies, at which point you can dispatch them.
Huh?
What he means is that he can make plants grow to hold the enemies in place. At least I think that's probably what he's saying.
I'm glad at least one of us understands him. So basically, if we find an enemy that likes to dodge, we should let Dohalim handle it.
I shall do what I can within my modest means to help.
Dohalim's fighting style is... what's the word I'm looking for? Subdued? No...
Do you mean elegant, perhaps?
Yeah, that's the word. For better or worse, you can definitely tell he's cut from posh rending cloth.
And he's not just skilled with the staff either. He can also use astral arts, including healing ones. I can see how he made it to the position of a lord.
You flatter me, but my fighting techniques merely come from a style that aims to conserve energy by minimizing body movement.
Is that why you wait until the last second before you dodge attacks? To avoid unnecessary movements?
No, I do that to sharpen my senses. I find that doing so is an effective means of drawing out my innermost strength.
Oh yeah, I've noticed you look stronger and strike out with your rod more after you dodge attacks. Guess that's why.
Still,
Holy
it's a
shit,
risk.
I called that
Don't
out.
you ever worry you'll dodge at the wrong moment?
Then, it'll be just as well.
Huh?
It's nothing. Let us continue.
I figured that was how he does damage, is by doing perfect dodges. Damn, I'm fucking good. I don't know, bro. A lot of these weapons looking mighty familiar. I don't know, bro. Horse. No way, I need chicken. Okay. I guess we'll leave it like that.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Why are you looking at me like that?
That armor you wear is standard issue for the Menancian Guard, right?
Originally, I've added some flair to it in a lot of places.
I noticed, especially with that open back.
We guardsmen pride ourselves on never showing our back to our enemies. It's my way of making myself live up to that. Plus, it makes it that much lighter and easier to maintain.
I don't
Dolan,
know.
do you have anything to say about this?
Every guardsman is allowed to wear their armor as they see fit.
And you, Law?
Huh? Why are you asking me?
Alright, chicken, 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 chicken. Bruh. I have no chicken. This is awkward.
This looks perfect. Guaranteed to hit the spot.
Mind if I join you, Law?
Oh, hey, Alphen. What's up?
Nothing. I was just surprised to see you weren't training for once. Got a stomachache or something?
You know I don't literally train around the clock, right? I do take breaks.
Do you? It seems like you're training every chance you get.
Well, yeah, it can't be helped if I want to get stronger. Still, it's important to let your muscles rest every now and then. That's what my dad told me anyway.
Zephyr said that?
When I was a little kid, yeah. I would get so excited whenever he came home. I always followed him wherever he went and tried to learn as much from him as I could. He said, it's good to be passionate, but don't overdo it. Just like there are times when you want to take a break from studying, sometimes your body wants to take a break from training, too. I was always rushing around and forgetting to rest, so he ended up telling me that a lot.
That definitely sounds like him.
It's nothing to get sad over. Still, I can't help but wonder if that was my dad's way of teaching me the dangers of rushing into things too quickly. Then again, maybe I'm just overthinking things. I wish I'd had more time to talk to him about this kind of stuff. See you guys tomorrow. I feel pretty refreshed after that sleep.
Okay.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
On guard. Alright.
I just noticed none of you other Danans have spirit cores. Why is that?
Both of my parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia. In fact, my birth was kept a secret from the Renans.
Mine too. We always lived in hiding, so I never had a spirit core embedded in me like I was supposed to.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Calaglia before all this, weren't you?
To be completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one. All the other Danan slaves around me did. I was the only exception. They tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all. What about you, Kisara? Do you still have your spirit core?
No. I was able to find a good Renan doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left. They did such a great job, the procedure didn't even leave a scar.
One of the benefits of coexistence, huh?
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of servitude lingering on me any longer than I had to. It may sound a little strange to hear me say this, but I'm just me now. Not a guardsman or a slave. I'm my own woman.
No.
And this is my chance to have a new beginning.
This sure is one rugged road. You'd think they'd keep this at least a little better maintained, right?
Why spend energy fixing that which is rarely used? Repairs require time and effort, which in our world means slaves, often in great numbers. For you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without someone expending effort.
And you know, somehow that someone always ends up being a Danan, while the Renans are the ones who gain.
True enough. Ideally, in a perfect world, I think it's only fair that the ones who need it should be the ones to perform the work.
However, when doing so could be dangerous like it is here, there are many who would prefer that it be others who risk their lives in their stead.
So, what you're saying is that people will just put up with the inconvenience until someone else comes along to fix it for them?
No, will you trash?
And it is those who can no longer bear that feeling that inevitably take action. Much like the Danans in our group do so now. As strange as it may be to hear such a thing from the likes of myself.
It's true that most of the Danans in Calaglia have been resigned to just accepting things as they are. Still, we can't just blame them for...
What are you making that face for? You're not worn out already, are you?
Nah, just regretting I ever said anything in the first place.
Oh, so you still got a couple more days, bruh. Oh, shit.
Looks like trouble.
27? What is this shit?
I'm not so good with airborne targets.
Here I come!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
You're mine! All finishing here and now!
Sleep now. Let's get you all tucked
Dragon
away.
Swarm! First strike! Tackle! Lunar Burn!
Hey, when did I get so popular?
I'm not done! Dragon Swarm!
Lightning orb. Sweet dreams.
Okay, I gotta figure this out.
Here's the evil. Let's get you all tucked away. Freeze lantern.
You're mine! I'm not done! Dragon Swarm! Tackle! Lunar Rondo! No escape! It's over! Doubling! In an instant! Impact block!
Don't get careless.
All right.
nowhere to run from my art. When he slows down, that's our chance.
It's like trying to keep up with a wall.
Big flip! Prepare to be sealed. Swallow blade.
Flame! Reload!
Now I'm in the groove. Dragon Swarm! Flaming Thrust! You're mine! Dragon Swarm!
Eat this! I'll tear you apart!
All good things come
Flaming
to an
Thrust!
end.
Remove!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
Swallow blade!
Dirty supernova!
Flaming Thrust!
More reduction!
Lunar
Now!
Rogo! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Lightning Thunderblade.
Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply
Why?
glad
I whooped
that
his
can
ass
make
already.
myself useful to you all. Huh?
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Danon relics. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine this sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that, unlike the rest of us.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's Danon history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course.
Okay, time to read. What's everybody having now? Bonus attack. Okay, you can now use 6th edition art. Press triangle on the art screen. About time, bruh. Fucking go.
I sense a...
I think I'm getting stronger.
Okay.
Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much time for wandering in the woods.
Sometimes I would take strolls along here when I wished to be alone.
You always did have a bad habit of disappearing without telling any of us guardsmen.
Essos. This one's tough. You escape. Dragon Form. Lightning Thrust.
Airborne beast. My specialty.
You got flyers.
I've got you all set to let marksman handle it.
All yours. Strike.
Let the marksman handle this. Mega Ray!
We are freaking invincible!
Nothing in the other truly are strong.
What about me?
This ends now!
Consider yourself
Go ahead, Bo.
finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
You have to take another test on that way before you go back to work, or like now you have to go back to work.
Get lost!
This one's all mine. Slash.
Here, Thunder Beat! Don't mind if I do. It's a duel of the arts.
You're mine.
You got
You
company.
escape.
Photon Blast! Wait!
Look at me just sit still!
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner. This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Take this. Luna Rondo. Do it. Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
Dance in the
Not a
wind!
chance.
Radiant Flash!
It's over.
Reload!
Start
I'll
up.
be saving this one. Here we go. I'm only getting started. Leave the enemy's arts to me.
Back to night
This
shift or
should
what?
make for some good weapon crafting material.
It's so hilly around here. I can feel my feet getting blisters.
That's mountain hiking for you. It can be pretty tough if you're not used to these sorts of trails.
I take it you're comfortable with them then?
Oh yeah. We used to run up and down these slopes all the time for our trip.
Gotta break through. You're mine.
Ready! Confiscating! Ready!
Portal Blade. Dragon Swarm.
I'm on radiant here!
Oh shit, I fucked up.
Wrong fight.
Now! This ends
Well, bruh,
now!
Consider yourself finished.
I was trying to play this for a bit.
In that vein.
I don't think you're trying to play Epic, not after the way y'all played yesterday.
Okay, here I go.
Did you just heal me?
Yes. I knew you, remember?
Right.
Glacial Spear!
Dragon Swarm.
The enemy
You know,
feels
Law,
ours too.
you'll soon see about that.
Take this. Enough done. Dragon
Do
Swarm.
it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Boom.
Step back, this one's all law!
I'm trash too, bro. You still playing? All I need you guys to do is at least minimum try to stay alive. Minimum. This is not good. Come on, make it.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Where are you going?
Portal Blade. Dragon Swarm. Portal Blade.
Do it! Magic!
In an instant. Impact Block. Now, you're mine. This one's all mine.
Jesus.
Luna Rondo. An astral arch?
That's my cue!
Shut him down. Luna Rondo. No escape. You're finished. Luna Rondo. Shut us.
Lost! Demon's Descent!
Flashing Fang!
Easy! Way to go!
No escape. I'm on. Shut us.
Lightning
I'm asking for too much, bruh.
We managed to pull through. No further.
Oh my god.
Dragon Swarm. Be still. Watch it.
Here's a healing art.
Swallow Blade. Dragon Swarm.
I know it's crazy, bro, but still.
Swallow Blade.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and the pummel is to me. Swarm. Kisara, Commander of Heaven. Phoenix Cyclops. Not a chance.
Dance in the wind to the shadows.
Armando, coming here. I'll finish you here and now. Do it. Totally. In an instant. Impact Block.
Raging
Now,
cascade.
take this.
Radiant
Ha!
up here.
Strike.
Field.
Dragon,
And now,
prepare to
let's
be
get you all
sealed.
tucked away.
Luna Rondo.
Magic is there.
I'm on it. Far enough.
Annihilation Lancer.
Luna Rondo.
Oh my god.
Now,
Demons descend.
flashing bang.
I need to be stronger.
Everybody I play with always leads me to play by
The
myself.
design of this equipment is
Everyone
really
always
interesting.
dies.
You must really like it, Alphen.
Bro, I played some Dead by Daylight earlier. Woo, almost threw my control, bro. It's pretty long, bro. It all depends on how much you do.
More Danon ruins here too, I see.
No, I didn't make it, motherfucker. Hold on now.
People even thinking back then, trying to build anything around here.
Usually tailgates are
Maybe
pretty
they
long.
just had that much time and energy on their hands.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Dreams.
Swallow Blade. Dragon Swarm.
Lightning orb.
Slash. Dragon Swarm. Be still. You picked the wrong fight. Stardust.
I need supernova now.
Luna Rondo. In an instant. Impact Block.
I'm starting to kill things a little
You're
bit
quite
faster
the
now.
gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back. What's this thing?
Let's dispose of the trash.
Dance in the wind.
Slash.
In here.
Swarm.
One for the stockpile. Magic.
Be still. Run.
More for the stockpile.
Hurricane Thrust.
This one's mine.
Swallow Blade. Dragon Swarm. Strike.
Armor won't save you.
Dragon Swarm. Ball. Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
See that?
That training's paying off.
Oh my god.
This one's all mine.
Kisara, frozen.
Hammer.
Oh, that's the first time I see this one. Woo! That was nice.
Did you see?
I mean, that was okay. Seemed better.
Sure, I built up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured, we have reached the top. It's all downhill from here, quite literally.
Hey, yo, what's this?
Mahag Sar's just up ahead then?
Indeed. If you look, across this mountain is the Lord.
No choice. Take this. No escape. Dragon Swarm. Talon Sword. Swallow Blade.
What, right now?
Be still. You're mine. No escape. I'm on it. Talon Hurricane. Here I come. No escape. Dragon Swarm. Eat dirt.
Don't mind if I do.
We got the advantage.
Good. Just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, because Raw's on it.
Let the marksman handle this.
Watch this. Ready?
I'll take you all on.
Bro, how many days have you been saying that?
Do it.
Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
So that means you ain't gonna want to try to play Apex in a bit.
Some kind of old house?
I don't know about that.
This gotta be my last one. No, fuck. How many do I need left?
Little help.
Here I come. I'm like bait to them. There you are! Strike! Dragon Swarm! Swarm Blade! Armor won't save! Watch this! Strike! Dragon Swarm! Whirlwind Snap! Strike! Where are you going? Dragon Swarm! Talon Hurricane! Next!
These little ones are hardly worth our
Another one, man. Wow, bruh. Wow.
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Tear you apart! Hurricane Thrust! It's over! All finish Dragon Swarm! No further! Dragon Swarm!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
Eat this!
Thunder
Megasonic
Well then, let's keep moving.
And here I thought we had something going. Bruh, I respect that.
Pierce evil! It's showtime! Whirlwind Snap! Dragon Swarm! Hurricane Thrust! Lunar Rondo! No escape! Lunar Rondo!
Holy shit, I missed almost a large amount of my shit.
Let's get you all tucked away. Hear me, flame of fury!
Prepare to be sealed, no fleet of foot. Actually, housebound is more appropriate.
Less talking and more doing.
Try harder, not escape! Prepare to be sealed!
Sleep now.
These fists have got your name on them! Dazzle! Lunar Rondo!
Glacial Spear.
Here I come!
Sleep now. Never miss.
That's enough!
Do it!
All finishes burn now! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Boom.
This is barely target practice.
Then why bother
Alright,
fighting
bro,
them?
make sure you
Because
clean yourself
I
back there,
certainly
bro.
won't run away from a battle.
Last time I played with you, you stink.
I won't forgive you.
the chargers to me! No, they got me flanked! Try harder! Does it! Dragon Swarm! The picture of the Swarm Blade! Talon Hurricane! Dragon Swarm!
Here, let me have it, Andy.
Be still! You picked the wrong fight! I'll crush you!
It's all good, bro. I don't need your apologies. I need you to be better.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! See that? That training's paying off! Now do it!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished! Now! Here I go!
Air thrust.
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
This motherfucker.
This might be some decent equipment.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
Me losing my 5 stacks is not.
Little help!
Okay, I think it's better if I this guy
I'm
here.
surrounded!
Don't mind if I do.
Dragon Swarm!
Shining supernova!
Here I come!
Alright,
It's over!
Sleep now.
Kidding me, bruh.
Here I come! Here I come! It's time!
Lightning orb!
Dragon Swarm!
Healing circle!
Swarm Blade! Dragon Swarm!
Now! In here!
I'm on it! Swarm Blade! Lightning Thrust! Tear! Hurricane Thrust! Lunar Rondo! Tear! This one's all mine! You're mine! No escape! Dragon Swarm!
Evil!
Be still! Take this! Ha! Burn in hell! Lunar Rondo! Stunner!
Glacial Spear. Pierce evil.
more! Got it!
Well done.
Take this! Tear! Hurricane thrust! Tear!
I'm
We
not
won
really a
that
fan
by
of
a
that.
mile.
Right, here goes! Take this! Swallow blade! Dragon swarm! Swallow blade! Lightning thrust! You're mine! Lunar Rongo!
Glacial Spear.
You're mine! It's on!
Freeze Lancer.
Dragon swarm! Swallow blade! Dazzle! Burn! Stardust! Lunar Rongo! You're mine! Look up!
Astral Energy.
Say no more! Got it!
Well done.
I'm not done!
Now.
Bring up!
Astral Energy.
Ah, shit,
No
bro.
more! Now!
Damn, good luck.
Now.
Lock! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Nicely done.